Let me show you how I drafted the upper bodice of this backless dress. If you do not already know, I have posted the tutorial on how I made the lower bodice. If you're seeing my video for the first time, it is my pleasure to meet you. My name is designer Kihm, a fashion designer and a fashion stylist. I joined YouTube a few months ago and I plan on being consistent this year. So if you know that you love my videos or you want to watch me grow, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, share to your friends. Thank you. Now let's get right into the video. Now this is me showing you how I drafted the upper bodice of my backless dress. This is not anything special. This is just me converting a basic bodice to a bustier. That is just all there is to this dress. It's just a bustier backless dress. If you're a beginner or you're probably just into free and you don't know how to draft pattern, you don't know how to draft a basic body, I got you. I have a beginner's course. It is available for 10,000 naira. You'll be learning everything that you need to know from the foundation of pattern drafting. Now back to the video. You can see that I have drafted and converted to a bustier. I have done my underbust tightening and I have also done the back style line. Now this is everything that has to do with that dress. I also darted some parts on the back for tightening. Now this is me closing up my bustier for the neckline of the front part. The front has an alter neckline, so I needed to close up my bustier so as to get a perfect neckline. I came down by 0.5 on the shoulder and connected to the armhole. Because it is a sleeveless dress and I do not want spillage of the bust on the side front, I went up by 0.25 because the person I'm making this for is not very busty. If you're making this for somebody that is more busty, you can go up by 0.5. I also did the same thing on the side back, and then I went ahead to cut out my back and close up my dart. For this tightening, there's no special way or a particular measurement to use. You just need to tighten enough and not too much. You just need to tighten in the direction you do not want to gape. So because I don't want the center back to gape, I tighten towards that direction. Now this is me redefining the lines I had marked earlier, and after that, I went ahead to cut out my collar and trace out the neckline. Now, this is very important. I needed to trace out so that I do not sew past where I am supposed to sew, and then I know exactly where I am supposed to position each part of the neckline. I made it more visible because this is going to be my guide and I am going to notch when transferring to my fabric. Now after this, I went ahead to cut out every part, and then this is what our pattern is looking like. Then I went ahead to transfer to the fabric. Now I've cut out everything. I cut double lining. For this, I used Duchess, so I cut double of this for the lace and the actual lining. Then I went ahead to interface everything. I used Estee for my interfacing and I gum it on both lining. Because I was going to pad the bustier, I went ahead to gum my wording on the interlining. The wording is on the lining that is inside the dress, not the one that I'm going to place the lace on. After interfacing, I went ahead to place my lace on every part. I did not use hemming gum, I just used my pins to hold them in place. Then I went ahead to sew. I didn't need to take out my beads because I was going to use a foot that can sew on beaded fabrics. And after sewing, this is what we have. My client has a small bust, but can you see how the bustier is cupping? Oh my god, I love it. This was after attaching it to the skirt. Now we are done with this dress. Again, if you want to see how I cut the lower bodice of this dress, just check the description below and you would see it. It is a very detailed tutorial. Now this is me showing you how I finished the waistline of this dress. Now let me tell you a secret. I actually feel like I've been spilling so much, but let me still tell you. When I finish my dresses like this and they are beaded fabrics, I love taking out the beads on the allowance so that they do not poke my clients and they are very, very comfortable. And this is just how I do it. All you need is a very good steam iron. Just press on the allowance and it's going to dust off the beads. Now this way, it does not poke and it is very, very comfortable when your client wears it. This is just me showing you the beauty. I actually made another one for a client. That's how I am able to shoot this video, because of how you requested that I make a tutorial about the upper bodice of the dress. When I was making this one, I just thought to record and post for you all to see. Now this is what the wrong side look like. Look how beautiful and neat it is. Now tell me, what tutorial would you like me to put up next? Please don't request for a corset. I'm not going to put up a free corset tutorial. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.